What's up, my people? It's Joey Bags. How are y'all doing tonight? So, today I am going to jump on the Spec 71 bandwagon. That's right, you heard me. So, Mike from Sim Racing 604, shout out to you, Mike, put out this video. I think it was, today's right, yesterday. It was either Thursday or yesterday. And he showed this mod from Spec 71. What they did is they went in, they took a car, a Crown Vic, an older Crown Vic on top of that, and they scanned it in and set it up to be the absolute most realistic handling, accelerating, just all around most realistic experience you can have in sim racing with this car. And they made an entire racing series around it. So, in seeing that, and being that I'm old enough to remember these Crown Vics being super popular, being decommissioned police interceptors, that's what, back in the day we would like. I mean, it essentially had the similar high output engine that the Mustangs did with a few tweaks. So, I mean, pretty much this was a Mustang motor in a four-door sedan that's like driving your sofa. We also had the Mercury Marauder, which was extremely similar to this. I believe that had a little bit more power and had a better suspension. But if you look at them all, we're talking about, the days of the 5.0 Fords. Maybe a little bleed into the 4.6s, but, those were the days of some good-ish. I mean, depending on who you talk to. Some of these were like the biggest pile of garbage there was, but they were fun to drive, especially the Stangs. The Crown Vics, it was you had the power and you had the comfort. So, these were kind of popular, especially the decommissioned ones. So Spec 71 went ahead and did this. And Mike from Sim Racing 607, like I said, did a video on it Friday. I saw it. I was like, bro, that is awesome. Then he went around Mosport, which is a Canadian motorsport track. And I believe they have like some driver development track that he was going around. Then Dan DiMaggio, shout out to Dan, the man. He did a video, I think it was this morning. He downloaded the mod also because of Mike, and he did a lap around the Nürburgring. Like, was it? No, the Nordschleife, and he pulled in like a 10 minutes. I guess not bad. You can go. I'll put a link to both Mike's video and to Dan's video in the description, along with a link to the download page for this mod, and it's a free mod. That's the cool part. So I'm watching this, and Dan puts up his video, and like, bro, you're gonna make me now download this and do a video. And all he put into the comment was, do it. So here we go. I downloaded the Spec 71 car. I'm loaded up, but I'm not gonna do Mosport, and I'm not gonna do Nordschleife. I'm gonna do kind of sort of my new favorite track, Spa. So I'm going to run this car around Spa. So let's see how this is. Now, understand that we're talking, you know what, let's get into this cockpit view because they made this actually super awesome. If you can see on your right-hand side that in-dash infotainment, the apps I believe actually work. Here in the left-hand side, you see this little display. That actually works. That timer, I believe, is rather accurate. Now, the cool part about this is an automatic transmission. So, being an automatic transmission, it shifts for you. So, I have the sim set to manual shifting, but this is an automatic transmission. So they've actually replicated the torque converter and the kickdown overdrive really, really well here. So, when you're just hitting the gas, you're going along like any auto slush box car of this era would do. But when you really get into the pedal, you can hear that kick down gear and the revs come up to give you that OD. So what we'll do is we'll shift. If you know what, let's see if there's a better. Okay, so this is a better way to see it. So down just above, you see, I'm turning my wheel just above where the horn would be. You're gonna see park, reverse, neutral, drive in a white square. That's gonna denote drive and overdrive. Second and first. So as I shift into the gears, I'm in first. Now I'm in second. Now I'm in drive. And when I hit it one more time, I'm now in fourth gear with overdrive. So we're in. Let me get back into my preferred driving view. And here we go. Now I've turned up the engine sounds a little bit just because this car isn't that loud. It's not like the GT3s or any of the race cars. So, you know, my voice will probably overpower it quite a bit. And I'll try not to chit-chat too much. I'll just give you, you know, my thoughts and opinions on the car. So, like, right now, I'm barely getting to the throttle. The car does have a modified ABS system. Let me see. Okay, I turned off my lights. So, there we go. This is just like a regular car. I'm just hitting the throttle. And I'm moving. Quite honestly, it feels like a car of the era. And there you go. It switched into the next gear. And I'm just driving along, you know. Hands off the wheel. Kind of like I would, you know, if I could sit low back in the chair, I would. You know, I've got one hand on the top of the wheel. But, okay. Shout out to Camus. Camus in the C5. That's what I'm using today. You'll probably see the video in the bottom corner of me, you know, and the wheel. I love this wheel. The force feedback is amazing on this wheel for being such a slim, you know, the motor and everything in the hub. It's just great. So I'm just going along, and quite honestly, what I did do is I was playing around the settings, and they did have some upgraded. There's an upgraded tune to the ECU, which was already checked off. And there was a upgraded roll bars. So I did click that just, you know, to give myself a little bit of extra performance. But I'm going through here, 49 miles per hour. This is kind of how, you know, you would be. And there you go. You heard the overdrive kick in. So you're putting around, you're driving, and now, oh, I need to pass somebody. So when you get into and there's the overdrive. But now we got to get on the brakes. Oh, my God. This is exactly what you would feel in this era car. You can hear the tires fighting me. They don't want to do what I'm telling them to do. I'm telling them to turn, and they just want to keep going straight. That's understeer. There we go. You see, now that kicked into overdrive. You can hear that exhaust note change. Let's get into some brake because we got to come through here. I mean, I did do a few practice laps just to kind of get a little idea of how this handles. And it's pretty much exactly what I would expect. It's a sofa on wheels. That's, you see, the tires are, you know, fighting. They're like, no, 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 that's not what I want to do. Yeah, this corner, for the life of me, I could not keep out of the litter no matter what I do. I'm just coming through there way too hot. But there you go. There's that overdrive sound. That's kind of nice. That's kind of a nice sound there. Kind of makes me miss those days of X pipes and Flowmasters on 5.0s. I mean, for whatever you want to say about Ford, you know, found on road dead, or fix or repair daily, there's just something about a 5.0 with an X pipe and some Flowmaster exhaust mufflers. It just sounds mean. And here we come. We're coming around. And yeah, this is like, and we're right into the overdrive. Not even Okay, well, this is 11 minutes just because I kind of sat at the start line for like 5 minutes. But let's kind of do oh, lock up and spin, lock up and spin. Yep. Yep. Let's go reverse. Sounds kind of nice. But I mean, just honestly, the only thing my rig is missing right now is some motion. Like right now, a little motion added to this would just, you know, kind of be that icing on the cake. Maybe if I throw on my Quest 2, motion and throw on my Quest 2, and I think right there I'd be transported back to the 2000s or so. Yeah, man, let's get into it. No, I'm into it. I'm in overdrive going. I mean, let's get on the brakes so we can. Oh my god. Oh, yes, I know. I know you don't want to do that. I mean, pretty much all the accelerating is gonna be is kicking into that overdrive mode. This is fun. Yes, tires. Do what I need you to do. Do what I need you to do. Oh, come on. Turn. Yeah, even with giving a little accelerated, there is no rotation. Yeah, there's just no rotation on that. This is a couch on wheels. And that's how it's handling, like a couch on wheels. Alright, we need a lot of room so we can navigate this. Use up all this curbing. Now let's see if we can keep out of the litter. All right. I can tell you my gas mileage, my fuel economy, will not be very high driving like this. And this is why back in the days we didn't drive like this everywhere, because we'd have to spend a ton of money. Well, gas wasn't that expensive back then, not the way it is now. I think I'm gonna have to get on the brakes now. And I locked them. Oh, no. Oh, almost lost it. Whew. So that's a 4-minute lap. Now, I have done this in, I think, 3:30. Let's see if I can do that. Let me shut my mouth, and let's see if I can do a 3:30 lap. You're just gonna hear glorious engine sounds. All the vrooms. That's what you're getting now, all the vrooms. It's a couch on wheels. After this lap, I'll replay this lap so you can kind of see the action cam view. You know, I don't want to make this a short video. I don't want to make it a long video, but oh, 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 oh. Oof. Numerous times, if I wasn't in practice mode, I would have invalidated the lap. Well, there we go. I've got it down to 332. Oof. These tires are just screeching at me like, what are you doing? I mean, this just puts a grin on your face. I'm trying to... For some reason, my brain wants to default and hit my braking spots that I would in a GT3. Like, if I'm in the McLaren GT3. And it's like the car's like, what are you talking about? I can't... No. I can't slow down to start. No. All right, let's see if we can get this into 330, sub 330. I'm sure probably Mike or Dan or anybody else can probably do a bad, you know, quicker than 330 lap. Uh, 330, 330. Now let's get this stopped. All right. Let's put this in park. And now, let's take a... drop my mouse. Now, let's take a look at this last lap here. Oof, this is probably not going to be pretty. I do have to say, it looks good. It looks really good. Told you it's like a couch on wheels, so I really couldn't hold it through there. Let's lower that just a touch. Not bad looking car at all. And quite honestly, for being a couch on wheels, didn't handle that bad either. Look at that, three-wheeling. The guys over at Spec 71 outdid themselves with this car. This was so much fun to drive. I mean, just wow. Like, this is a fun, fun mod. Like, seriously, this was a ton of fun. These are the things that, you kind of look forward to in sim racing, these kind of experiences. Yeah, it's not a hypercar or a GT3 race car. I mean, this is like your run of the mill, everyday 2000s, slush box with an automatic. I mean, this is a couch on wheels. I don't know how many times I can stress that this was not a car, you know, really made for performance. Unless you had a police interceptor model, and that just had some tweaks. It really wasn't still a performance car. I think all they really did was just, tweak it a bit to be kind of quick on the highway. Wow. Yep, get on the brakes super early. And there we go. And we cross the line. Guys, well, that's it for this video. Once again, I want to thank the guys over at Spec 71 for putting this awesome mod together. All of you guys did an amazing job. It's super awesome. Everybody, hit up the website. I'm going to put the link in the description. Download it, race it. I believe they have a link for a donation. Quite honestly, this could be a paid mod. It really could. It's that good. But they also have a racing series, I believe. So once again, I'll link directly to their page so you can download the mod, take a look. They have a racing series, see about, signing up, trying it out. It looks super fun. A thank you and another shout out to Mike at SimRacing604 for making the video that brought this to my attention. Super awesome mod. Dude, thank you very much. Shout out to Dan the Man DiMaggio for his second video and, turning that little crank up like, damn, maybe I need to do it. And yeah, to everybody else, thank you so much for taking your time to watch the videos. As usual, don't forget to hit that like button, please. Hit that sub button if you feel like I've earned your sub. And I can't thank you enough to everybody. Just please keep watching, keep subbing. Like I said, I kind of want to hit 500 subs, by the end of February. We're already well on our way. I believe we're at like 352, 353. So, I mean, that's awesome, guys. Thank you. Please keep it going. And I'll catch ya on the next video. Peace.